Here's the thing, and I know I've said this numerous times. You will never achieve respect if you continue going about life thinking everybody owes you. I'm sorry to break this to all you pee-wee brain bastards, but nobody owes you anything. No one is just supposed to bow down and cater to your weird ideologies or anything you want to be called, especially people who don't know you. I'm tired of these weird games of people who have all these identities coming up out of thin air and saying, people need to start respecting me, and how dare you all misgender me, and how dare you dead name me. I am somebody who's a victim when people don't even know you. That's the part I can't wrap my head around, because there are so many examples of people getting on social media and saying the dumbest things in regards to people respecting them, instead of just saying the obvious thing of, hello, my name's Timmy, I identify as this. Hello, my name's Susie, I identify as this. Hello, my name's Billy, and I identify as this. It's not that hard for me to be giving 3 examples of what any normal human being could do, but because we live in a world where stupidity is often encouraged, we got people saying that they're gonna start bullying people who use the wrong pronoun.
My New Year's resolution is to bully people into using my pronouns, because just because I am feminine presenting doesn't mean that I am a woman, and non-binary people don't owe you androgyny. So if I tell you my pronouns are they, he, you're gonna use they, he, bitch.
I'm gonna start punching people in the face for those who misgender me.
There's a genuine chance that the next person to misgender me might get a punch in the face, and I really don't know what to say because there's nothing I can do about it. Don't blame me. You're the one that misgendered me. My hands are just the ones that reacted.
And in their minds, and their fans' minds, and their supporters' minds, that's the smart thing to do. That's the obvious good thing to do. In their minds, they can't see any wrong with that. I could spot the wrong in a blink of an eye, and if you punch somebody randomly for no justifiable reason, you're gonna get your ass handed to you, and that's gonna be a justified thing. You get on social media and you cry like you're some big warrior, and then once reality hits you in the mouth, you're gonna get back on social media with a bloody nose, busted lip, cauliflower ear saying, this random racist did something to me, and I'm obviously the victim, link to my GoFundMe. And you think all these people are just supposed to cater to you. I'm sorry, but that's not how the world works. And I'm getting tired of providing examples of people doing that, or people trying to get away with it using all their genders and their pronouns, but the game is done. It's to the point where I have to be concerned about some of these people, because if they go out into the real world and not on their phones, not on social media, and actually do the things they say they're gonna do, they're going to get their asses handed to them. And I'm beyond honest, I'm gonna laugh, because that's the expected reaction of somebody who is normal, who's dealing with a cunt for an individual who's just randomly spouting nonsense in real life as opposed to social media. Now, I see a lot of people talking about the disrespect of transgender individuals, these heterosexuals, these aposexuals, these Burger Time sexuals, these McDonald's specialties, and all these people talk about is basic respect. The one thing I will never understand is how somebody who talks about the enemy becomes the enemy, and they think it's justifiable for them to become the enemy. It's weird watching people demean these, what do they call them, cisgenders, heterosexuals, and act as if they're a disease that needs to be eradicated.
I get asked all the time, Gracie, is it okay to be cis? And honestly, no. Cis people are a disease. Get well soon.
You do realize that you are becoming what you hate. You're becoming your oppressor. You're becoming somebody who's a bigot, who's being hateful to another group of people for no real reason other than somebody you know got their feelings hurt. That's a bad way to go about human interaction and life. To constantly look at something and say it's the problem and then become the exact same problem, only to those who've treated you bad or treated your friends bad, because that's the real way we solve problems. We don't communicate. We don't have open dialogue. We don't have open conversation. Civil discourse is dead. People have been saying for years it's dying, it's civil discourse is dying. No, it's dead, because you got all these people saying, oh my God, you don't agree with me? Racist. Oh my God, you don't agree with me? You hate black people. Oh my God, you don't agree with me? You hate transgenders. And all of these weird talking points, because nobody knows how to craft a real argument to say, hey, You right there saying that all these different people are nothing but evil and they don't do anything but harm and they advocate for the violence of a group of people, you can't really prove that all because they don't agree with something weird that you're talking about, which is weird. I don't understand what's so hard about saying, actually, I have the proof to back it up. You don't get that anymore. You just get a bunch of screaming little kids demanding that you respect them for nothing. If someone calls you a phobic, then you should either own it or reevaluate your opinions. Don't be a fucking pussy-ass weasel who gets triggered when anyone calls you out but refuses to change. No, I actually am going to challenge them, because for what reason could they just blindly call me some form of phobia? I'm not afraid of anything except for pickles. I don't understand what's so hard about challenging somebody who's blatantly going out of their way to say something that is untrue. And in my case specifically, the only reason I've been called transphobic is because I had the unmitigated gall to not show respect to somebody who shot up a school or sexually assaulted their own mother. How dare I not show respect to somebody who doesn't deserve it? How dare I continue to withhold my own morality and my own moral beliefs because I don't want to respect somebody who did something that doesn't deserve respect? And you know what I find so interesting is that this is the common way to start talking about people. You don't agree with them, obviously they're phobic. They said something you don't like, obviously they're afraid of you and they hate you. They want to see you fail. They want to see you no longer on the earth because obviously they have some form of patriarchy above you. Not because what you're saying is downright stupid. Not because what you're saying is downright questionable. Not because whatever it is you're saying could be challenged by anybody who just thinks a little bit. No. It's obviously because they hold some form of phobia over you because you're the strong, independent human being who's fighting to exist in a world where it's hard for you to exist. And so anyone saying anything you don't like is a form of phobia, and you gotta check yourself because how dare you have a different thought? No, here's the reality. In life, people are not gonna agree with you. That doesn't make them evil people. That means they probably want to hold conversation, or they just think differently from you. It's not this weird reality of, oh, now I gotta start treating people a certain way because they didn't agree with me. Oh my God, I gotta start not paying attention to people who say things because obviously they're conservative. Oh my God, they said something I don't like, Trump supporter. Oh my God, they said something I disagree with, phobic, racist, misogynistic bastard. How could you exist in this world and not agree with me? You're a punk pussy. That's all that really is. When you sit there and you say these things and you think your actions are justifiable, you're gonna have the rudest awakening in existence. And I'm going to laugh because in the past, I wanted to be sympathetic. I wanted to be somebody that tried to understand, but these are the types of people who exist just to make noise. And as a result, they're going to start getting propped up and being told, yay, yay, yay. And they're gonna step into reality off their phones, off social media, and think the things that they said they can actually do. And when they get that rude awakening, I am going to laugh. Why? Because that's the reality some people need. A lot of people live in delusion. A lot of people live in these weird realities where they think their life is the main character and everybody's just a supporting cast. When you're gonna find out everybody's life is their own movie and they're gonna show you why they're the main character of theirs. Subscribe to the channel. Learn how to hold civil discourse. And if you could do that, we could actually live as equal human beings. But until that happens, you can continue to have more and more of the same stupid shit. Bye.